Hi everyone, my name is Finian Makepeace. I'm the co-founder of Kiss the Ground. We are a nonprofit organization who works to awaken people to the possibilities of regeneration. We focus in three areas: storytelling, education, and advocacy. Today we're going to be talking about that advocacy portion of what we do. Our film Kiss the Ground came out a few years ago and had an amazing impact on this movement. And one of the areas that we saw that was really creating new opportunities was in policymakers and their staffers to be specific. So we came up with an idea. What if we use that momentum and the collective swell of momentum that's happening in regenerative ag and soil health and point it towards something that desperately needs to shift to support regenerative agriculture more, and that's the Farm Bill. So we worked for about a year to convene stakeholders and people who are leaders in this space to come up with what could be a platform that would welcome everybody, but also represent the voices of the farmers and ranchers who do this work. And we came up with Regenerate America, and that coalition launched on May 17th, 2022, and now has over 120 members. And this is something that has been gaining momentum and really opening up the space to have conversations with these lawmakers about the opportunity and the potential of regenerative agriculture. The approach of the campaign utilized a lot of what we have as strengths, but also the strengths of our partners, combining media and awareness building with the grassroots strengths, and then combining that with the amazing expertise and leadership from farmers and ranchers across this country, and using the approach of relationship building, connecting lawmakers to these experts, bringing them to DC, and having the real voices of farmers leading in regenerative ag be able to make a breakthrough, give an aha moment to these folks who are writing the laws around agriculture. And it's really been an incredible ride, and now we're entering this last phase. A couple of the examples that happened last year: Politico named Regenerate America the number one group campaign that is pushing for regenerative ag in the Farm Bill. We helped to host and work with former chairman of the House Ag Committee, David Scott, to put on the first ever hearing on regenerative agriculture. These are things that we have to remind ourselves. This is still a new conversation for the ag committees. This is still a new conversation for DC. Regenerative agriculture, for so much of us, is our lives, is what we eat and breathe, but we have to see that this is still emerging as a topic and continue to set up the basics of why this is an economic opportunity, why this is so crucial for resilience for everything we're facing with climate, how this is so critical for economics, for rural communities. Regenerative agriculture is this incredible solution that's just emerging. And so that's why pressing on it and making sure the awareness and the connections to this idea are available is super important. And that's why I am so happy to hear this conversation happening at this conference today. We're now entering the next phase, and there's been incredible progress. We've helped introduce several new bills. We're going to be now leaning for this next final push for the Farm Bill on the most critical pieces of legislation that truly will help advance regenerative agriculture. So teaming up with other coalitions and really saying, all right, what are the few key bills that really help advance all of our work? So we've made sure a lot of things are introduced as marker bills and put into portals. And now this last leg of this race to the Farm Bill is going to be critical, that all of our voices are chiming together to say what's going to uplift regenerative ag and soil health and help farmers and ranchers to achieve that happening now. So I love this topic, the Farm Bill, time to speak up. Each of you can be critical allies in helping move this conversation forward, whether it's because you have connections with your representatives, or you're willing to write letters, or willing to sign a petition. Anything and all things help. This push is going to be also lifted up by another movie that just came out, which is the follow-up movie to Kiss the Ground, called Common Ground. So this fall, as we have screenings upon screenings all across this nation, this will be an opportunity to engage local representatives, but also local communities, and start to really put on the pressure to say, this Farm Bill can and must do better to support farmers in advancing their soil health. So please go to regenerateamerica.com or kisstheground.com to sign the petition, to get involved. If you do that process, you will be connected with this whole movement right now to ensure that robust support happens in the Farm Bill. So you'll be getting notifications on how you can do CTAs, and you can get involved directly with us. So I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm so sorry I couldn't attend in person. I'm sorry I can't be there to talk with you and answer questions, but thank you so much to everyone who's involved with this Farm Bill process. And yeah, we're really excited to get to know you as this moves forward. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you.